Perfect. So, hello, welcome to Happy Llama.
Hi, Thomas.
The first question to you is if you could introduce yourself, a little bit about you and about your company and what it is that it's building.
Sure. No, thank you, Thomas. Great to talk with you. My name is Akash Sureka. I am a former NVIDIA alumni, early 2000s of the world, wherein NVIDIA was, on its own feet anyway, and also former MD JP Morgan. And I founded a couple of more firms. This is my fourth venture now. And the name of the company we're working on right now is TheNoah.ai. As you could figure it out, TheNoah, why? Because we want companies to get saved from the flood of AI. That's why TheNoah. But essentially, Thomas, what's happening right now is that a lot of companies still struggle where to use AI, how to use AI, what kind of outcomes are possible using AI. And many companies, they're taking months and years to do this. Millions of dollars are getting wasted because the POCs are failing left, right, and center. And that's the reality. Gartner's, Forrester, MIT, everybody is talking about that, right? So we said, can we help them? So we've come out with the world's first zero-code AI platform. It's a pre-trained platform, full-stack platform, and it has all verticals and use cases preloaded. So what happens is somebody from the finance department, if they want to see how can AI look like in income statement, and then how would it work, and how would it work on my data, and whether it will make sense. Now that cycle used to take 6 months, 12 months. With us, they can do that in a matter of hours now, by the way, because everything is ready. And what we're also saying is the language models are not the answer for every use case in the company. 80% of use cases in the company, by the way, may not require language models, which are the large language models of the world, because you end up fine-tuning it, it takes months, again there are 80% failure rates and so on and so forth, right? So we're the world's first company who have built models at a use case and at a business outcome level. So we're saying at an income statement, if you want to find out what are the anomalies in income statement, then we have a model for it, right? If you go in supply chain and you say, what's my order fulfillment looking like, we have a model for it. These are at a business outcomes level for every use case. So we built like thousands of such models, by the way, which are not necessarily language models. These are classical models, AI data models. These are, and wherever required, there is a generative AI also utilized, by the way, right? So that's how a company who wants to try and even adopt AI can be done 100x faster, 100x cheaper, 100x less manpower, and 100x lesser energy. Because now you don't require that whole compute layer, so much of it. You still require it, but you don't require. If you're requiring 100 earlier, now you can do that by maybe 10 or 15 also. So that gives them significant capex savings as well, right? So that's what all the TheNoah.ai is all about, just making sure and simplifying the AI trials and experimentations and adoptions in the companies much more faster. And it sits like a layer on top of your existing apps as well. So the whole intelligence layer can be grabbed because we have a lot of integrations which are built up, models, agents, experiences. You can launch new applications as well by the very quickly. So if SAP is bothering you for a $5 million license, don't go with it. We have an application as well. Fully natively built AI. It's all bottoms up, by the way. We're not taking a top-down approach wherein there's a large model, then you're trying to do a few things down in there. You're taking what's the data, what are the models, what are the outcomes required, and then what's the app look like on top of it. So full stack layer. We feel that as we move forward in the new world of AI, a company may not require to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on software licenses, whether it's AI separately, apps separately, data separately. With our platform, they can do like a unified way of in the company across all the stack and save all that money and time. Full disruption as we move forward in disruption of the software legacy.
Amazing. And in a world drowning with AI, how will TheNoah.ai build a moat to make it, last for a very long time? And what does that future in your eyes look like? Where is TheNoah.ai headed?
Yeah. So as I said, our moat lies is because we've gone at a workflow use case levels and a business outcome level, and we build models around it, right? Mm-hmm. And these are various types of AI technologies which are applied behind it. So and we've done this for months and years across 50 plus verticals, 5,000 plus use cases, 10,000 models, ready to use agents, analytics, insights. You don't require complicated BI and technical expertise, and so on and so forth. You don't need to spend millions of dollars. So all of that combined together, and you able to launch an app, let's say an ERP app tomorrow, just like that. On top of this, fully integrated with all the agents and data and insights at 100x lesser cost. It's going to take ages for a lot of other people, right? So build a moat around it because we've taken a first principle approach. We're seeing what the business wants, and then what technology can do for that. bottoms up.
And where will TheNoah.ai be in 10 years?
We feel that it's going to be the only software stack in the company, which is fully AI native software stack, right from data models, agents to application experiences, wherein it sits as your AI layer on top of your data, right? And that's pretty much it. You may not require any other SaaS application or a software application or a different agent stack or a different model stack, all in one, ready to use from day one, zero code, just one unified AI stack, which is disrupting the legacy. I think that's what we feel that as we move forward. Right now, we've taken an approach of data models and agents, and then as we move forward, people are asking, hey, can you give this as an app for me as well? Can you give me a CRM app now? Can you give me this, that? So they're now talking about that layer as well. So we feel that once that starts happening, they will have a unified software stack, and they may not require any other software stack in the company. That's our eventual vision and goal. We want to transform the whole foundation of AI in companies, by the way, top to bottom.
Amazing. And the last question to you is, what does Happy Llama mean to you?
Happy Llama is always happy. I am happy. No, we've been associated with Happy Llama quite some time, both in India and now in US as well. They allows us to kind of expose us to a lot of investors, to a lot of potential customers, to the community of founders. So there is also cross-learning and understanding as well. And it allows us to kind of showcase ourselves in front of potential prospects, customers, as well as investors. So it's a great community and I think great sort of platform for especially disruptive companies like us, because one of the important thing for us is that how do we get discovered, right?
Yeah.
Everybody talks about AI, but what's real AI, right? I mean, the question is what's the real AI? And which is where exactly the Noah is coming about. So what's the real AI?
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure and hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you so much, Thomas. All right.
Perfect.
Thanks. All right, thanks.
Great interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.